Good morning, welcome back ladies and gentlemen. Today I've got a new Greenville update, and with that we got this new little setting called dynamics, and this basically has more tuning for your suspension, blah blah blah, etc. and stuff. And today I'm gonna show you how it works, as some people might not know what stiffness is, damping is, steer decay is, steer damping is, just that. So I just want to get that out of the way so people can learn from this video, and you will be happy and family will be happy and everything will be good. And for the people wondering why I chose this specific vehicular device, is just because it's a wobbly car, and I think that would be nice, you know, to show the stiffness and stuff, how the damping works, because it's a very wobbly car. And you know, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Let's stop talking and let's get into the video. Also, sorry for the low quality video, just, you know, let it be. Also, the brake bias, basically the brake bias is how much bias do you want in your brakes. So if I put it like this, it's gonna be 50-50. So the front part of the car is gonna be braking, but also the rear part is gonna be braking. So it's gonna be a perfect 50-50 balance on the brake. So this front is gonna be braking as much as the back, like 70-30. So now this is going to be braking 70% and this is going to be braking 30%. So this is going to be braking more than this. Or I can do quite the opposite. This is going to be braking less. It's going to only be doing 20%, where the back will be doing 80%. That's just basically brake bias. My opinion, I would just leave it at stock. You know, you can just click here and just go back to stock. But I'm pretty sure most of the cars have a front brake bias, so the front does a little bit more work than the rear one. I'm not sure on it. I'm not 100% sure, but I heard it somewhere. So maybe it's like 60-40-ish for the front. I'm not sure. Now for the steering angle, this is basically how much steering angle you want. So if I put it like this, we're gonna have very minimal steering angle. It's not gonna turn much. And in the middle, it's just the stock steering angle, right? It just, you know, it's just stock. But if you do it here, this is great for drifting and stuff. You're gonna get a lot of angle. You're gonna be able to turn way more, as you guys see, like here. Gonna just give you a nice turning radius. It's just gonna be sharper. But yeah, I just go, if you're getting a drift car, go for the steering angle. Why not? Now we have the steer dampening. I'm not sure if this does anything. I couldn't feel a difference when I got it, but it's just basically making the steering a bit more smoother, a bit more stability. So it just feels a bit, what's it called, more responsive, I guess. You know, just gonna get rid of the vibrations and stuff, and driving, it's just gonna be, you know, it just looks a bit more responsive, I guess. Now we have the steer decay. This is basically a weird setting. If I put it very high, what's gonna do is it's gonna be very sharp at turning at high speeds. So I could be going like 100 miles per hour and could turn and it just snap oversteers. It's not a good thing. But also, putting it down here is not a real good thing, because when you're driving fast, like 100 miles per hour, it won't steer. So the faster I go, it's gonna steer less and less. It's just, you know, I will show you like here. As you guys seen, it just steers less when you're going fast. I thought if you want to put it really high, it just snap oversteers. I don't recommend it. Oh yeah, gentlemen, I forgot about this. This is just, you know, all rear wheel drive, all wheel drive, front wheel drive. But if you want to do rear wheel drive, only your rear tires will spin. If you want to do all wheel drive, all of your tires will spin. And if you do front wheel drive, only the front wheels will be spinning. I'm guessing this is just great for like off-road buildings or stuff, or if you want to do a drift mode, or just have fun for absolute no reason. And then we come to the interesting part, in my opinion. We have tire compounds now. We can go from drift, off-road, sport, racing, slicks, track, and all season. Also, you can choose from the rear to front, so I can have like drift tires in the front and like, I don't know, sport tires in the back. I don't know why you would do it. If you're weird, go ahead. This is stiffness. I think it's self-explanatory. It's just the stiffness in the suspension. So if you want to put it here, it's not gonna be that stiff. It's gonna be a bit more smoother, like a little cruise ship. But if you want to put it here, you want to get a race car boat. It's gonna be way more stiffer going around the corners. It's gonna feel better just for racing some stuff. But if you just want a nice daily driver, just keep it at normal, in my opinion. There's no need to have a race car on the road. Just have it at normal. Last but not least, we have the beautiful dampening setting. That's what it does. It does shock absorbing. It works with the shock absorber. Not shark absorber, shock absorber. Let's say I'm going over a little bump, it will just dampen it. So if I put it like this, as you guys see, like 100%, it will dampen it, so you have a nice smooth ride. If you put it on 0, your car is gonna be an absolute wobbling. It's just gonna be wobbling, no dampening at all. So you could take the lightest little bump and your car is gonna be jiggling. Again, it's up to you what you want to put this on. If you want to have a little fun, go for 0 dampening. Again, you can choose from front to rear, so you can have more dampening in the rear than the back. So up to you, really. Anyways, that's really it. If you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.